What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the Noisy Business Podcast. We are glad to have everybody back for this episode. It's been a while since three of us have been talking really loud in one microphone.
It's true.
I know.
Get ready for me talking over you and you talking over me. And getting nice and muddled.
I know. Mahalo, bitches. I'm
back
from
right.
Hawaii.
Hey, back in.
Yeah, if you were wondering where Garrett was. No, we talked about that on the last one.
Aloha.
Yeah, when Drew guest hosted, we did say Garrett was...
You guys did.
It's true.
I listened to the episode. I enjoyed it.
All right.
It was good.
Fun.
Did you listen to the one with... who was gone whenever Sam hosted?
Brayton was on.
Did you listen to that one?
I was in Ireland.
Did you listen to that one?
No, I only...
Oh, it's like, no, no, smart choice.
I only listened to the part where Garrett lost his mind.
Yeah, it was a horrible list.
Over the top.
Oh, man, that was great.
San Diego wasn't even on that taco list.
Well, before we get into anything topic-wise, Garrett.
Oh my
what
gosh.
what was the thing that stood out the most about Hawaii? Because you've never been before, right?
I've never been to Hawaii. We went to the island of Maui. And if you are...
You're welcome!
Moana was there.
What?
Crazy bitch.
Wow! She was walking around with a bunch of green stones, throwing them at my face.
I know.
I was like, who are you, child?
Singing at the ocean.
She's like, you're welcome.
Psycho. If you're current on the news, and you guys talked about in the last episode, the missile crisis.
Yeah, how
happened.
was that Cuban?
What was that like being in Hawaii? Were you freaked out for a second?
I wasn't freaked out. I was more like...
Why is
like,
it
what a
every-
better place to
why is
die.
it
I was
than
like,
Paradise.
yeah.
Vacation, there's some sort of crisis happening.
Yeah, I know. Hurricane Irma.
Hurricane Irma
Missiles.
Stop
Yeah.
going on
One of
vacations,
these
and the
days-
world will kind of like...
I know, right?
One of these days, God will get you.
I know, seriously. I'm
Can
destined
only
for
avoid
death.
that judgment for so long, man.
Exactly, dudes. That was interesting. I was confused. I was like, does this happen all the time? Like, I thought it was like a test, you know, like missiles. Yeah. All right, just kidding. Great job, everybody.
Hawaii.
Move on.
What missiles again?
These
Must
natives.
be Mondays. Mondays. Did it happen on a Monday?
It happened on a Friday.
Friday.
Ooh, that's a bad way to start your weekend.
I know.
Or the best way.
You're like TGIF.
Do you think that night when everything got cleared up, just bars, just totally...
Whoever was by the missile
Over.
button was all like, trying to get out for the weekend early. Oh, gotta go.
Hey, boss, the world's ending anyway. I'm clucking out early.
I'm looking out. I'm gonna use vacation hours too.
Hey, boss, the missile sign just went on. I'm heading out.
I'm gonna head out. Super awesome. Get this. Mating season for whales is in Hawaii. We saw thousands of whales.
Not be talking.
I was diving deep in them barnacles. You know what I'm saying?
I was like,
Ooh, I'm ready. Ooh. Okay. No, so that was good. And then 45-foot waves. We got to see some big wave surfers, which was really cool.
Nice.
At Jaws.
That is so cool.
We
Some
went
PS.
scuba diving.
Scuba diving. Different than scuba diving.
It is.
Yeah.
So scuba diving is when you have the air tank on your back. Snuba diving is when you have...
someone holds you under.
Snuba. Slowly whispers. No, the tank is actually on a boat, floaty rafter above the water, and then you're just breathing through a tube that goes deep. That was awesome, and I would highly recommend it. The water was so blue. We rented some scooters, and we scooted around the island, and we were on the more rainy side of Maui, so it was really green, and it looked like an episode of Lost. Great show.
Jack there?
Jack was there.
Jake was there.
Hurley?
Hurley was so there. Like I said, it was mating season for whales.
Because he's still fat.
Throw him
Still
under
fat.
Is he?
Oh.
I bet he is.
Still nice.
Actually, he's dead. Diabetes.
Diabetes. He lost the boob.
I was like, no, don't do that.
But it was good, guys.
Hurley?
Luau, lots of banana bread, delicious.
Lots of banana bread.
Yeah, well, they sell banana bread because there's so many bananas on the island.
Is there?
It only makes sense.
That's Hawaii.
So
I mean, you don't
That's
usually
wrong.
associate banana bread with Hawaiian luau's.
It's true.
But,
It
I
was,
mean,
yeah.
when in Rome.
You know what?
When in Rome,
They're
like
like-
the Romans do.
Yeah. Banana bread? Yeah, sure.
It was awesome.
Have you ever
Banana bread,
turned down
pineapple?
banana bread? Would you? I mean, outside of like being in Hawaii or whatever, if you were on vacation, someone was like banana bread.
Exactly. You're never going to say no to that.
You're gonna be like, no, banana.
I'll take a loaf or
That's
five.
beneath me.
Banana bread. Do you have any other bread?
hotel was 5-star.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I only eat rye.
Is there cream cheese?
Is there cream cheese or banana bread?
Dude, do you not have cream cheese on banana bread?
Oh, I love it. It's delicious.
It's
pretty good.
I think I've no.
Speaking of vacations, aren't you guys going to Mexico in the next few months on a cruise?
Yeah.
Or Catalina Islands?
Going on a cruise together.
Brayden and myself, not Jared. We didn't invite him. We said, you know what? We just need someone.
Time for us.
You know who I
These
really
guys
haven't
do
had
much.
a real bro down bonding time with? Brayden.
It's true. It's like the last time we celebrated my anniversary with
That's
my wife.
right. Yeah. We went out. We had a great dinner.
We had a great dinner celebrating my anniversary.
Yeah.
of
Your
my
wife
marriage
was
to
blowing
my
up your phone.
She was
It's
a
like,
bitch.
get the
She's
hint.
like, did you forget our anniversary? I was like,
No, babe.
no, I didn't. I'm on a date with Sean right now
We're
celebrating it.
celebrating our anniversary right now.
Dinner.
Yeah, who said anniversaries are exclusive with who's in the relationship? You should celebrate, your
Celebrate with some
25 years
friends.
of marriage with your mistress. Go ahead.
You know,
Exactly.
nuts.
So,
Yeah.
Just go.
Seven
We've gone
years
so
in.
far.
Yeah, 7 years in, I celebrated my 7-year anniversary with a friend.
Yeah.
All right, you know what else we should be celebrating
What's that, bro?
is the next segment.
Hey yo.
So Garrett threw me this idea whenever we were texting about this upcoming episode, and I think it's a good time to be talking about the 2018 Oscar nominees.
Ooh. The O.
Let's see how many movies we haven't seen that are nominated.
And I was prepared and
got them?
I printed out a list.
As
So,
everyone knows, we like the Oski doggies.
we've talked about the Oscars every single time.
Maybe.
Either
Yeah,
we've
maybe.
talked about the Oscars or we've talked about a Mexican man named Oscar.
The Oscars
Maybe
taco
the
shop.
Oscars.
Hey, bro. You're about
Yeah.
to win the Oscars Super Fry, which is carne asada fries.
All right, so we're gonna go through some of the topics. Not every single one that's a different award
Are they
nomination.
topics or are they just movies?
No, different categories.
Oh, okay.
So there's gonna be actors. There's gonna be best picture, stuff like that.
Is this a quiz?
No. Well, it kind of is because you're going to find out how many movies you haven't seen that are apparently good.
Basically
that you haven't
all
heard
of
of.
them.
That are
And I'm going to say,
apparently good?
if you haven't heard of it, we're going to take turns guessing what those movies are going to be like.
I-
Right?
Basically,
I like
Yeah.
it.
All right. So for best picture, Call Me by Your Name, which is of course a porno movie, the first porno movie that's been nominated for an Oscar.
Is this a spin-off
And
of
actually-
50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah, and the dude's name is Oscar in the movie.
Oh!
It's like a Latin
they're
American,
reaching.
50 Shades Darker.
Shades
But it's
Darker.
Call Me by Your Name.
Bite your name.
Which is Oscar. Not gonna win.
Lover?
It-
Jesus?
it's not gonna win, but it's nominated. It's nice to
Call
get
me
that
by
nom.
your name.
Darkest Hour is one that I've heard of. Which is, of course,
Okay.
what's Darkest Hour about again?
Darkest Hour.
It's a-
probably around 1 in the morning.
I believe it's actually that. Actually, I believe it is that Vin Diesel movie that came out many years ago, where he was wearing those goggles and there's a bunch of aliens.
That is
I'm glad to see it's getting its
Riddick. Okay.
I'm glad to see it's getting that recognition that it deserves.
Finally.
maybe about
Finally.
20
I mean,
years after it
it's
was
a
made.
little late, but it's good.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
That's just, you know what? You don't have to make a great movie. You just have to make an okay movie and wait for really crappy movies to come out in the future.
exactly.
Good for you, Vin Diesel.
Hey,
Proud
Well,
of you.
why not The Pacifier?
I love that one.
That's a great movie.
That's like a mixture of
How
Fast and
was
Furious.
that? Was that made within the last
I don't
15? Was that made within the last 10 years?
Yeah.
I think more.
Was it?
10 years?
Dang, I
10
feel old
years?
because I feel like it's longer than 10 years.
I
since
feel like
Pacifier.
that kid in the pacifier no longer has a pacifier.
Isn't
that
Emma?
long.
Emma, what's her name?
Brittany Snow is one of the actresses. She hasn't done much. And then the girl that plays Lorelai from the Gilmore Girls is...
Pitch Perfect girls in Pacifier.
That's who I'm talking about. Brittany
Oh, yeah,
Snow.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the movie that she's in lately. Brittany Snow.
Oh yeah.
But nobody... Anyway,
Dang, it's been a
Well,
while.
glad to see
Great
that
performance.
Vinny Denny's getting his due.
we gotta move along. Next
along.
one I know we've seen. Dunkirk.
I haven't
Chris
seen it
Nolan
yet.
movie.
Oh,
Yes.
I haven't seen it
A
yet.
movie about running away from war,
British style.
British style.
It was
There's a lot
really-
of tea.
it was
There's
really
a lot
weird.
of tea.
But it was a good movie. I love the cinematography.
I enjoy it, and this is best pictures, right?
Yeah, these are all best pictures.
think
It was
I
a
don't
little
know- I don't know if
confusing
it-
editing wise.
I don't know if it deserves
Best Picture?
Best picture.
It's got good performances, great editing and cinematography though,
Yes.
which may get nominated later. We're gonna work down the
it's
list.
Overall, a really, really good movie.
Yeah. Oh, last time we talked, it was in our top 5 for the movies of 2017.
Yes.
that we talked
Yeah,
about.
that's true.
Yeah. All right, next one, Get Out. Which
What?
Yeah, Get Out.
Shut up.
Wait, I thought we were doing this nomination list, you asshole.
Yeah. Wow. Topping the best picture off with
Get Out.
Out of My House.
Which is actually in the comedy category. Did you guys know that?
Comedy?
Really?
Yeah,
Wait.
they put it. Keegan Michael Key or is it?
Well, Keegan-Michael Key is a comedian, yeah.
Yeah, whoever.
But he
One of those
also
people
did not,
directed
he also
it.
Yeah.
has nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
But
one of them directed
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele.
Yes.
He
I
didn't
said-
direct, he wrote it.
Oh,
Wrote it and
no,
directed
wrote
it.
and directed.
Yeah,
That's
and
pretty
he
cool.
wanted it to be in a comedy. I didn't see it,
Wait,
but
he
it's.
wanted it to be in
I
a
heard it was scary.
Yeah,
It is. It's a.
I
it's
think
a,
I
it's
think
a
that he
suspense
saw
thriller.
he was up against a really good movie, so I think that they were smart and they were like, let's put it in a comedy to try to maybe to try to
in
win.
the Oscars. I don't think they have a comedy category.
I don't know.
This is just Best Picture.
Yeah,
So Get Out is nominated for Best Picture.
it is.
Wow.
Next one that's nominated,
great. I don't.
Lady Bird.
Ladybird.
Okay.
Okay, I have no idea.
remember
Brayton
hearing-
Brayton knows what Lady Bird is about.
Yes,
What is it about?
it's a sequel to Lady in the Water.
Oh.
Half lady, half bird, right?
Which is coincidentally also a spin-off
It's interesting.
of Birdman.
Oh.
Hear me out. Hear me
Lady
out.
Bird.
Ladybird.
Because Bird Lady was too.
Because guys,
too generic.
women are the future.
About time.
All right,
Oh,
next
wait, no,
one.
time's up.
Phantom Thread,
Phantom Thread.
which is of course about the coat made of phantom thread, which is kind of like invisible.
I thought
That's
it
it.
was
It was,
just
I can't believe it got
was-
nominated.
I just thought
Did
it
you
was
watch
a.
Yeah, it was really boring. It was just like, what do you think of my coat? And they're like, I can't see it. And they're like, perfect.
See,
My phantom thread.
see, I thought it was just a dramatic Oscar bait movie of The Emperor's New Clothes.
No, wait till the next movie he talks about. That's Oscar
Yeah.
bait.
The Post with Tom
Tom
Hanks.
Tom Hanks, and then what's her name?
Freaking
Charlize Theron?
No, she's
the
in-
lamest lady in
and
Hollywood.
she gets Oscars every year.
Oh,
I kinda rate
Sandra?
Oh,
No, not
No,
Sandra.
no.
Gal Gadot.
No.
That- oh.
I hope.
Yeah.
I wish.
I would have seen that movie. She was in it.
What's her name? Wait, I'm looking
Sandra-
at
He's gonna look it up. But the Post
Sandra
is
Bullock.
it's about like people that work in the journalism.
Yes, it was
business.
during the Nixon administration, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
kind of like Watergate.
Yeah.
Meryl
really-
Streep,
Oh,
that bitch.
Nah, we hate.
Ah, we hate you.
We don't like Meryl Streep. If you're listening to this and you
talented
don't,
face,
if you do, no, she's not that.
She's
I think
not. She just
her
gets an
face is super
Oscar
talented.
every year. It's
she's
stupid.
super overrated.
She
and
is.
She's got too many connections to the people in the Hollywood business that
Uh-huh.
she always is nominated, always winning things for the lamest thing.
Lamest
Remember Mamma
roles.
Mia?
She got an Oscar for that.
You mean that godsend of a movie? That entertainment?
Remember
on a
Devil's
plate?
Prada? I know you do.
All right. Oh, the next one actually I think is worth a nomination. The Shape of Water.
Didn't watch
the
it,
mute
but I heard
lady.
about it.
Yeah, it's kind of like 50 Shades Darker, but but with Aquaman.
If you've seen it, you know what that means.
If you haven't seen it, then just disregard it.
Exactly.
Awesome, by the way, it's not only mating season for whales.
Oh, other fish other ocean-based
Amphibious.
species.
Haven't seen it. You told me about it, Sean.
It's-
Laughed a lot about it.
It's worth watching if you want to heckle a movie, but also it's still a good movie. It just has some weird parts,
It's
artistic
basically
parts. But
just
it's good.
it's just a deaf lady standing in front of a fish
It's
tank
not
for 90
deaf.
minutes.
She's mute.
What?
And she's kind of just like. Yeah, that's right.
She's just standing in front of
That's all it is. It's kind of like an hour and a half of that. And then the thing is kind of like, can you get me out? You know? And then you take. Fishing. but she can't speak, so it's not even that. I don't know how to sign for fishy in sign language.
she's just
Wait, fish.
Yeah, interesting movie. Next one, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Oh, right.
yes. That's the movie
About the 3 billboards
about those.
outside Missouri.
The first billboards in the Midwest.
Because
Billboards.
the original working title for that was 1 billboard outside Ebbing, Missouri, and they're like, "That's way too boring. We need to make this like at least 3 times more
All right,
exciting."
hear me out. Trilogy. 3 movies.
Yeah.
Each billboard.
I don't want to get all Peter Jackson on you, but we're going to have Billboard 1.
Billboard dads.
It's gonna be 3 hours.
They're like, we did a reverse Hobbit where instead of 3 movies, we just made one.
Yeah. All right. So out of those, I think Dunkirk is probably
Probably gonna win.
Well,
or the Post.
I don't.
Or the Post.
From the word on the streets, and
Meryl Hanks.
I'm highly connected into
Tom
the streets, or the streets, as some would say. I believe the 3 Billboards is most likely to win.
Really? Why is that?
It's a better made movie. It's just got that. It's got that drama.
It's got that Oscar.
Great. It kind of. Basically
what they're looking for an Oscar win.
Exactly, a little bit more of a
boring.
Bait.
All right. So for lead actor, there's a couple other movies that are on this list that weren't on
best
Best
animation.
Nope.
Okay.
Because
Coco's gonna win.
Because Coco was gonna win.
What's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
Coco's gonna win.
Or Boss Baby.
Ooh,
Just kidding. It's gonna be
never
Coco.
get out of the way, Pixar, because Alec Baldwin's back in town.
All right. So people that were
in a kids movie. Yikes.
people that were nominated for lead actor: Timothy Chalamet.
What?
Chalamet was nominated for his role in Call Me by Your Name, which is the 50 Shades Darker. He plays Oscar.
Oscar in a transformative performance.
Yeah. It's also a prequel to the Transformers movie, like you just said.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He's not gonna win. It was mostly CG, and he mostly did voice work, vocal work behind.
Did you bring a
scenes.
condom? I brought the Optimus Primes.
Daniel Day-Lewis, Phantom Thread.
Oh,
he was the guy that made the
classic.
Invisible Thread. I love Daniel Day-Lewis.
He's gonna win.
I heard he's
He
gonna
wins
retire
everything. Shut
after
the front
this.
door.
Yeah, I heard he's just over it. He doesn't need to do
I'm
anything.
done. Listen, I'm done with being
He's
the
like,
best
I've already
actor
been-
of all time.
Uh-huh.
Actually, guys, this whole time, acting's been a performance. I'm trying to be a comedy this whole time.
I drink your milkshake.
What if
I drink it up.
Do you think he's allowed to drink anyone's milkshake?
I think so. I think so.
If Daniel Day-Lewis
Oh
walks
my
into
gosh.
a Wendy's, he's just like, give me, I drink
In costume, right?
I drink your milkshake.
And so it's like,
I drink it up. Dude, get your own. It's like $2. I'll buy your own.
yeah, can you afford
Daniel
milkshake?
J. Lewis.
I don't need you.
All right, next person. Daniel Kaluuya in Get Out. He was the main guy.
That shot. I love some Kaluuya.
I love Kaluuya also. Good for him.
Kaluuya.
Good for him. Moving on.
Gary Oldman, Darkest Hour. An old man in a dark movie, I know. Boring. Moving on. Denzel
As
Washington.
Commissioner Gordon, finally.
Last person nominated for lead actor, Denzel Washington and Roman J. Israel.
Well, just mail him the Oscar now.
Yeah, so...
I don't know. Daniel Day and Daniel Danzel.
I think I like Denzel Washington as an actor more. But Roman J. Israel, I mean, it's a biblical movie.
It sounds...
It's the Romans and the Israelites, and he's Jay. He's stuck in the middle. There's Denzel, and it's a black guy in the Roman days, so it's really.
I just
weird.
imagine him. I just imagine him being like a Roman officer, and he's like, "Hi, I'm Roman J. Israel,
All right, guys.
captain of the Roman."
All right,
Time for some little side note conspiracies. Last year in the Oscars, everyone was complaining how there was no black people nominated. Do you think that's why Get Out was nominated?
No, it's because it's a good movie.
Is
yeah,
it?
and it's the only movie with black people in it. They're only allowed the
Just
one.
happened.
No,
Yikes.
no, I think that was kind of Denzel Washington was nominated for lead actor too. He's also
Is he
black?
black? Is he black though?
Yeah, he is super black, and I think that was a stupid argument last year. In the
Yeah, that
first
was a
place,
stupid
where
argument.
It's a kind of a cop out. There, I mean, I don't know. There's more black people in pro sports. Are we gonna say there should be more people because of their skin color to make whatever industry more like give it
Diverse?
more variety? Yeah, more diverse. Like, no, that's stupid.
No,
You're right.
but it depends on the voting body, because the reason why there was just a bunch of white people last time is because the people who vote on Oscars are just a bunch of old people, and so they don't even know all the movies that come out. A lot of times, it's whatever the studios are going to be pushing.
True.
So
It's part of the biz.
Part of the
So
biz.
good.
If you're complaining because you're not winning an award, but you're already making that much money, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna change probably, because then those old people are gonna be swapped
killed
out.
off.
Yeah, they're gonna die, and there's probably going to be a more diverse role of the people that are behind them. Yeah, that's fine. All right, what's next? Oh, the ladies' turn. Lead actresses.
Booyah.
Sally Hawkins, of course, the mute lady in The Shape of Water. Can you win an award without speaking?
Yes. That still requires acting. She's like, of course, I haven't watched it. Apparently, it's just her standing there.
And the winner is Sally Hawkins.
Yeah.
She's still acting.
She did my best.
She's still there.
Fish.
Get out of the tub, Sally. You're going to win an award. Wash your hands. Fish lover.
You filthy animal.
They walk up and she's like, you smell like fish.
Thank you. Just not to smile back. That's cool, Fish. You sicko. She's all slimy. She's always wet. Always wearing a white shirt so you could tell it's stuck to her. You're just like, that's gross, dude.
Why is there seaweed in your hair?
Yeah, she's gonna be typecast for sure. She's always gonna be mute in love with something that lives in the water in all of her movies now.
Yeah, wait till Aquaman comes out.
Yeah. Or wait till they do a live version.
Slap me with a fish and call me deaf. More mute.
Or mute.
Have you ever been slapped so hard by a fish that you're deaf? Like,
that you just are deaf.
What?
That was stupid. All right. Frances McDormand, 3 billboards outside. We're gonna skip that one because 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. We haven't seen it. We didn't see the first 2 either.
But you know what? It was I believe it was a lot of footage of her hanging the billboards, and she did a good job.
She did a great job.
She's like,
proud of her.
All right.
Got all 4
you know who
quarters.
else we could be proud of?
Who's it, girl?
Margot Robbie.
I hope she
for
wins.
I, Tonya.
I haven't seen
Tanya
it. Heard it was
Harding,
really
the ice
good.
skater. Yeah.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, yeah.
No,
Australian
I know what it
actress.
is, but
I saw I've seen clips of it, and it looks
Looks really
funny
good.
and dramatic and really cool.
So just by clips alone, you'd be like,
well,
give
it's
this girl
it's
an
based on a
Oscar.
true story. It's the American gold medalist winner, one of the greatest female ice skaters, and it's kind of like her story as an underdog because the judges were kind of
Because she's kind of white trashy.
yeah, and it's a very white collar sport, I guess. I don't know, and so she had to struggle to get to the to the top to prove that she was the best. And so I haven't seen it, but I'd want to see it.
No, another side note about Winter Olympic Game movies. Have you guys seen Cool Runnings?
Yeah.
Such a great movie. Moving on.
no. Have you watched
No,
Molly's Game, though?
Feel the rhythm.
We will revisit
Feel
that
the
whenever,
ride.
probably next episode when we talk about the Olympics.
It's about a Jamaican bobsled
Oh,
team.
that's right.
Based
Oh,
on a
are you
true
being
story.
serious? You didn't know what we were talking about?
No.
Brandon's never seen it.
So, wait, let the record show you haven't seen Cool Runnings?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's never seen it.
Listen,
It's on Netflix. You should watch it.
The only thing I get is hot runnings after a bad night at Taco Bell.
Oh. Even then, it's not that bad. It's unpleasant.
Well, it depends on the sauce that I get.
Painful. Mild. Come on.
Hey, I have to admit, my wife made me watch it about last week, and that was my first time, and I really enjoyed
That
it.
you never saw Cool Runnings either?
We
What is
didn't
wrong
have
with your
cable.
household?
We were homeschooled. We didn't have cable.
Same. I saw it. All right, let's
What
stop.
happened?
I don't know. We're just gonna keep on with the podcast though. Something's
yours?
going on with the GoPros. Yeah, we're recording video for the first time. by
Yeah,
the way.
guys. If
So,
you're just listening on the podcast,
so it's
there's gonna
all right.
be some
We're gonna cut it
video
right there.
footage.
So we're gonna hopefully throw a video together.
It's gonna be sweet.
cool.
dude.
Hopefully all the funny
We're gonna be
stuff
shirtless.
is
Oh,
already
and then we
happening.
already talked about it.
gonna be
Meryl
great.
Streep in the Post. She's the last one nominated.
Effing bitch.
And she's probably gonna win because they just want her to win everything.
Exactly,
So
dude.
stupid.
More like Meryl Creep.
yeah, exactly. She's so old.
Hate her.
I'd love some Meryl Crepes though.
Oh, she
Meryl
makes good
Streep.
crepes. As much as I don't like her acting, she makes
She's a
great
good
crepes.
baker.
Yeah. Oh, if there was a bed and breakfast with Meryl Streep making Meryl Crepes, I'd go there every Tuesday.
Meryl Streep's crepes.
Oh.
Meryl Streep's Crepes. Welcome to Saturn, where we have the Meryl Streep's Crepes.
All right, so let's go over 2 more categories. Directors: Christopher Nolan for Dunkirk, Jordan Peele for Get Out, Greta Gerwig for Lady Bird, Paul Thomas Anderson for Phantom Thread, and Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water. Which one of those do you guys think? Christopher Nolan?
I hope it's Guillermo del Toro, just because I want him to be able to make more movies the way that he does. He's a very interesting
Artistic.
director.
Yeah.
And he's able to make
he has a lot of big ideas that cost a lot of money, and so I'd like to see
More
more money
like
go
that.
to it.
Well, he did that one movie, Apollo 18, didn't he?
Did not
About
watch
like
it.
the space crabs on the moon. That was terrible.
So,
He's
yeah, he's not good with space movies. Fantasy's better.
His movies for me are
it's
kind of
his
hit and
Achilles
miss.
heel. Space movies. Listen, we got you a space movie. No!
Dang it.
Once again.
All right, another opportunity for a space crab.
Another
Like, no, Guillermo, you dummy.
I'll stand the space crab.
Another
Is
side note.
Is that his accent? We don't know. It's Frenchish?
No, I think he's Spanish.
I love
Well,
giving
then you did French, though.
I love giving you guys side notes.
It's like, why are you making fun of the French people? You're not very good at their accent.
Knows how to make a good movie, though.
Sorry.
Anyway.
He's known. Del Toro is known for his movies, the Hellboy series, which they're remaking. He's not doing it,
Oh, yeah.
but you know who is going to be playing Hellboy, the actor?
The none other than Hopper from
Stranger
from
Things.
Stranger Things.
He's gonna be. That's gonna
He's
be
getting
cool.
jacked. He's getting
Yeah.
in good shape for that.
I think
Build.
so. They casted Hellboy the first movie really well, and so I was
Yes.
like, man, they
Ron
really.
Perlman was amazing.
He was amazing, and I was like, man, they're really going to.
It's
they're
true.
gonna, it's gonna be a
But
horrible
after
movie.
after you see the photo of what's his Hobbs,
Hobbs.
if you see the photo of him as Hellboy, and
He looks just like. the old
you're
one.
like, oh wow, Ron Perlman did not work out at all.
Yeah.
In the original, it's like
No,
yes.
Hobbs is gonna be great. He's gonna be. That was a great casting. Back
Yeah.
to Oscars.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. That's gonna be cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last one category that we're gonna be talking about: cinematography.
All right.
So we've got Roger Deakins for Blade Runner 2049.
Did you guys watch that?
I have-
No,
I
but I've heard
hated
the
it.
cinematography was really cool.
It was really good. Boring movie though.
Okay,
Ugh.
but based on
Yeah.
cinematography, does it have what it
Yeah.
takes to win?
Yes, it
Good.
does. I would agree with that.
Next, Bruno Del Bono for Darkest Hour,
Mm-hmm.
which is really cheap because he just filmed
Just
really, it was really
I
dark.
know,
He's like,
exactly.
cinematography is really good, huh? They're like, oh, Bruno.
Oh,
Well, his name's
put him
Bruno.
in
Sorry.
there. Yeah,
So
exactly.
what do you think of my photography? Like,
It's a lot of
a
dark
little
girls.
heavy
There's
on
a
the
lot of-
phallus.
There's a lot of black dicks, but it is
It's pretty dark.
It
It's
is
called
dark.
the Darkest Hour. What do you think?
It's
Dark
called
of
Dark
Star.
Star. It's just
It's called-
it's just an hour of
The-
dark dicks.
The original title was called The Darkest Hour Power Hour, featuring Black.
Daniel
which,
Dark-
which is coincidentally my favorite happy hour.
All right, next one that I think deserves a win: Hoyt van Hoytema. Oh man, this guy's got a hard last name, but
Yeah.
Dunkirk.
And
He's the one
kind
that
of
did.
his first name and his last name are kind of the same.
Yeah, how about that? But Dunkirk was really cool. All filmed on actual film.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looked
sure.
pretty.
It looked really cool.
With a rock.
Yeah, that's my vote.
It's impressive.
I'll throw my one in for that.
All right.
Rachel Morrison for Mudbound. Oh man, who didn't love Mudbound?
It was a documentary about
A
mud
dog,
run.
a dog and its owner.
It's kind of
And
like a
they're going down the
spin-off.
mud run.
Yeah, they're going on a mud run.
Yeah.
The dog has to carry the human half the time.
Well, because
and
the
then
human has no
human-
legs.
and then we reverse halfway through.
And then there's a big dramatic moment where no legs and they're sinking into the mud, and then they're like, "What's the dog's name? Chester."
No,
They're
I
like,
believe
Chester, get me out of the mud.
I believe
And then he said, "You're mudbound."
Well,
What? It's like a remix. It's a spin-off of Airbud.
It's like
Well, yeah,
Air
it's
Bud,
Air
the
Bud.
dog.
Airbud.
No, Airbud.
Air
Bud,
Bud.
you
Air
know?
Bud, Bud. Yeah, great movie. Not gonna win though.
Yeah, no, probably not. I'm surprised it even made
Not
this
enough.
far.
Not enough.
Proud of
mud.
him, though.
In my
Good
opinion.
cinematography. You just see the dog laughing.
Dirt everywhere.
Just beautiful.
Okay,
Beautiful
and then-
dog in the mud.
And then another really good nomination: Dan Lawson's Shape of Water,
Cool.
which you guys got to see to
Yeah.
appreciate. The use of color is really really nice, and it's set in the '60s, so
There's a
the
lot of
color schemes are a lot of
blue.
different.
It's a lot of
So it's
green.
cool. A lot of vintage. a lot of blue, a lot of green.
A lot of pink.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh man. So anyway, if you have any opinions or if we're forgetting about something or if there was a category that we didn't
Use
cover,
hashtag-
don't bother us.
Yeah, just use hashtag
Because we-
Oscars. All right.
Oscar's just alright. Yeah.
All right, I have another side note that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, so I'm pretty consistent with my
You're
side
really
note.
good
Good
at
job.
these this
All
time.
right, I know, seriously.
Well done.
So DC that have not really been very successful other than Wonder Woman with their live action movies are talking about
True. Batman
investing.
vs Superman. Total failure.
Yikes.
Didn't make
They're
it.
talking about investing more money in their animation.
Oh, their animated movies are cool.
Yeah, they're talking about making them more realistic. Have you guys
Making them more realistic? So realistic. They look like real people.
But they're making it
They
more...
just can't do it.
You know the clip scenes in Injustice, their video game, and how well the animation is, and
how much
the
better it
storyline?
is than the actual movies. Yeah, I mean, well, are you talking animated movies like cartoon or like
animated, very similar to like Injustice? Okay, so not actual anime, not like cartoony, but more
like
animated.
Well, because there's
Polar Express.
Yeah.
Well, there is their full animated movie, the cartoon Flashpoint Paradox
which is really good,
a few years old, but it was really cool, and I was like, why couldn't they just do this?
There's a bunch of DC movies that are on Netflix.
Yeah,
are animated.
Under the Red Hood. That's probably the coolest.
Yeah,
that's the one that starts off with Joker beating the Robin to death, and it's a cartoon.
I strictly just watched that. And I rewind it, and I continue to watch it. I've never finished the movie.
That's whenever I realized I
like seeing Robin beat to a ball.
There's cartoons.
Least favorite character.
There's animated superhero cartoons that are made for adults. That's a good one to watch if you haven't watched it.
And basically, they're focused. They're going to be kind of focusing more on those.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are pleased about that announcement. So there's your fun fact about DC.
All right. I think that they've done enough Batman animated stuff.
I know they can't.
They could do more Superman or Aquaman. He's coming. He's a new one coming.
I wouldn't mind seeing more Aquaman stuff.
That would work better in a cartoon setting anyway. I think.
A
little more believable.
I'm very interested.
As much as we like Jason Momoa,
the new Aquaman will be because when you're underwater and you have to. I think it will be very dependent on how Atlantis looks and how they set all that up and where.
Well, in the scenes from Justice League, it looked pretty cool.
It looked legit, but it looks just super duper CGI.
The whole movie looks
exactly.
I don't know what they're doing, that they're not getting the right people. They just need to hire the people that worked for Marvel. Is it Disney technically now?
Technically it's
Disney,
yeah.
Yeah, but whoever is the people
well,
that
they
are
did.
doing
They got
really good.
They did. They got Josh Whedon.
Joss Whedon?
He directed half of Justice League.
But it doesn't matter because
but we like Justice League.
Yeah, I liked it.
Justice
Still
League.
Not great. It was more of a guilty pleasure kind of scenario.
Well,
kind of like The Shape of Water. The Shape of Water was better.
Ooh, throwing it down to Justice League.
The dialogue was better.
Listen, Justice League, get your shape together.
Have you guys seen the trailer to the new Ant-Man and Wasp?
Yes.
Your thought? Have you seen that?
I haven't yet.
It looks fun.
It looks
the last
very
one.
similar to
The last
Ant-Man
one exceeded my expectations for sure.
This one will now meet your expectations.
You know what?
All right. It looks like it.
All right.
Yeah, this won't exceed.
So you guys.
Okay.
We are on the cusp, on the precipice,
on the rim,
right before we're going to jump into Super Bowl weekend. The Super Bowl's on Sunday, which we don't need to talk a whole lot about. There's two things that we need to talk about.
We need to.
Tom Brady. Tom Brady's hair.
Tommy D's.
No. Okay, so.
First off, we need to establish where are we watching it. We're a bunch of millennials who don't have cable.
Yeah, that's an issue.
I have cable.
We got some. We're going to Garrett's house.
We're going to Garrett's house.
So,
do you guys want
it? We need somewhere to go.
Yeah, we can't watch it without.
All right, guys, I'm having a Super Bowl.
Boom!
Everybody!
All right, if you're listening to this, hit us up. Garrett's gonna make a Facebook invite.
Yeah, exactly.
How many can that hold?
Everyone who listens to this podcast.
Bring a 7-layer dip.
We're all over the dip and the meatballs, the mini barbecue wieners.
All right, we're gonna talk about this after the episode, but I'm down.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna double dip in your 7-layer.
So really,
so much.
I've got a big.
Do you guys is Tom Brady gonna get his 6th Super Bowl ring?
I hope not.
Probably. The Eagles have been to the Super Bowl before, but they've never actually won.
Dude,
I'm rooting for the Eagles.
I'm rooting for the Eagles.
Underdogs.
Oh my gosh, Foles.
Yeah,
he's a young dude. He's killing it.
He's not that young.
He's
actually.
full of bullshit.
But like he wasn't. He didn't.
He was
start.
second string though. No,
Tommy B.
But yeah, and then he started week 15, and his team was already going to the playoffs, and everybody thought they were going to lose when they got to the playoffs because he's had
destroyed the
season,
Vikings,
and then he just crushed it.
He just kind of sounds like what's his name?
Does he sound
the Denver Broncos quarterback that did way better than everyone else?
Jake Plummer?
No.
We're talking about Tim Tebow.
Yeah, Tim Tebow.
All I was making
You're
a
about
joke.
5 years too late, Brandon.
My bad. No, it just sounds like a similar story where it's like,
No, he's not praying.
He wasn't gonna.
He's not a
he
Christian.
Did you know Nick Foles? I think actually
Nick
was
Foles is
looking
good.
into be
I don't
a
care what he
priest.
folds.
Actually,
Oh, for real?
before he pursued professional football. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Really?
awesome.
He's
Yeah,
like,
actually, that's how
God is
it goes.
calling me to. Oh, is that a football?
I mean, I'm not trying to bash our Lord, but I mean, I'd probably pray a little bit more if I was that gifted on the field too. I'm
Yeah.
mostly praying for thanks and
Thanksgiving.
Thanks. No, that's pretty mean. No, Nick Foles got a heart of gold. Joey, if you're listening to this, then you know we talked about Nick Foles, heart of gold, man. He's gonna win the heart of gold award because he's not the best quarterback, but he's got a heart of gold.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
And,
I think it was.
and it's almost like a sympathy thing, though. It's
It
like
almost
you,
sounds like
if
you're
he
equating him
loses,
to a prostitute.
With a
more
heart of
more
gold.
like to a slaughter against Tom Brady.
Yeah, because Tom Brady's gonna kill him.
Yeah, but he's got a heart of
He's
gold.
got a heart of gold. He's a great guy.
You know,
I think it was
you
week
got that?
6 of our fantasy football league. I
Mhm.
picked up the Eagles as my defense. They were open and they destroyed everyone until probably the end. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
their
I got a
defense
solid
steps up.
third. Yeah, they do.
Their defense could get the job done against. I mean, anything
really
could
could.
happen. It's the Super Bowl.
Okay,
but
your
the Patriots are
prediction
probably going to
Anything
win.
can happen.
All right, guys. I want to hear your
Anything
predictions.
can happen.
Total points of each team's high or low.
Really quick before we go into the next thing, Brayton, go ahead. What's your prediction?
6,000.
All right,
6,000. I'm
Do you
gonna
watch
say,
Yeah,
football?
just
all right.
6,000.
I'm gonna say with field goals and touchdowns and all, it's probably gonna be a high scoring game around 55 points
Altogether?
altogether.
Oh wow,
That's what I
I
think.
guess that's kind of close. I think the final score is going to be something like 17-24,
I think
with
it's gonna
Patriots
be-
getting the last touchdown in the fourth quarter. Brady's probably going to throw 3 touchdowns.
I predict it's going to be similar to last year, where it's going to be a high scoring game for the Eagles, and
the first
then
half. Well,
the second half, Patriots are going to come back and probably win by a
That's what
field goal.
Belichick says. The
33 to 28.
the guy
That's my
who's
prediction.
arguably the best football coach of all time says the first half
Is
of
not
even
their-
even of Super Bowl. He doesn't not even that.
He
It's
doesn't
their week
care.
one. He doesn't care. He's like the first half after halftime. He's like,
I
it's
believe he said
clean
he's
slate.
not going to show up. First half, not going to be there.
He's like, my first half, most of my team, we're gonna go to Shakey's.
Yeah, I'm gonna
we're
go
gonna
get-
we're
Get
gonna
some
load up
pizza.
chicken tenders and pizza. We're gonna meet back up.
yeah, the only person who
Rendezvous.
should not be there is Brady because we, of course, need him on the field. But I barely have to coach the guy.
Yeah, and then there doesn't matter how many points the Eagles scored. The Patriots are just gonna destroy. They destroy everything.
Do you think
Second
the
half.
Patriots?
Second half.
Do you think the Patriots should bring Tom Brady out on like a golden throne, just like try and intimidate everyone else with just?
It's a little too gladiator.
They did that last year. No, okay. So also, really quick, something that's also exciting about the Super Bowl: Justin Timberlake
Is performing. I'm
and he
stoked
hasn't
for that.
announced who he's performing with yet. So I want us to go around and say who's probably
Janet
he's gonna.
I was gonna say Janet Jackson. Let's see what happens.
No.
Can we get the over or under of how many titties will be out? Last time, 1. So can I get 3?
Only if it's Justin Timberlake's.
Yeah,
titties.
I think. Okay, I think
I'm
who's
gonna make-
who's popular right now. I think
Cardi
like-
B.
Who's
Cardi B. Yeah, I mean, I really hope.
You
I
said
really.
that with such disdain.
I-
Cardi B.
Yeah, I don't. Well, because Justin Timberlake is such a likable, talented dude.
classy.
He could cross
I can
genre
see,
lines.
I can see
Yeah, he
Lady
could.
Gaga.
But I was gonna.
No,
I was
she's
gonna
there.
say.
She did that last year.
I
Was she
think
there
it's.
last year?
I
Yeah,
think
she
it's
was
gonna be
that time.
Cardi.
Oh, that's right. She
It's
was
gonna
there.
be
She did a
maybe
great job.
maybe Cardi B or like Demi Lovato,
This is what I'm thinking.
Wiz-
a
Hopefully.
female.
Nope, it's gonna be Bruno Mars. He's there.
Oh,
all
we
the
love
time.
Bruno
We
Mars,
love Bruno.
though. So talented.
He's gonna be there though.
I wanna.
Oh man, such a good.
I want to
such a
come
good
over
performer.
and just
Yeah,
be
little midget, cute guy. He's gonna be in it. Probably Beyonce. No, actually, probably
No,
not.
she
She
shouldn't.
hasn't come out with anything lately.
You guys know that this is good.
Lemonade.
Justin
Hello.
Timberlake
That
is
was-
gonna.
that's a year
He's
ago.
gonna make more Super Bowl halftime appearances than anybody. With
Who
this
is?
one? Justin Timberlake.
Really?
He's the man.
He is the man.
Wow.
I was actually like
We've
stalking
only
him.
seen one titty throughout his
Yeah.
performance.
I
and-
think-
I was stalking him on Instagram. He's stoked about this. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
just like posting.
I can't wait. I think it's gonna be a great one.
super talented dude.
I'm usually
Oh, yeah,
I
he's
usually
fine.
don't care about the halftime stuff, but this one I think is gonna be cool.
I feel like Justin Timberlake is on the level of Michael Bublé, where everyone loves him.
He's really on the breast.
I think he's ahead of Michael Bublé. Nothing against
Yeah,
Bublé.
no, I agree with that. Just because he's not just classic style music, he's also pop, rap.
Well, he's also a
sorts.
singer. He's hosted
Yeah.
SNL a few times.
He's hilarious.
He's a good
funny.
dramatic actor. He's really, really funny.
He's
He's
one of the.
a Renaissance man, a nowadays Renaissance man.
He's one of the breast.
Good one.
Braden's sticking with these boob shots.
That's a great point. Right there.
I'll take you.
Star moment.
Guys, have you heard about Nepal?
Nepal, the country.
Yeah, I think JT likes to go there pretty often.
You're being a boob.
Oh, is that the country that's close to Naples?
Listen, I can't.
Naples?
Listen, I don't have a good memory, so it's a little bit hard for me to remember.
So if you can lend me a gland.
You're really milking these puns, dude. All right. So, other things that are exciting about this weekend. My little brother's turning 21.
Oh, snap!
Little Joey.
Oh, Joey Joe.
Yep, and he's
Shout
turning
out
21,
to
the
Joe,
youngest
though.
kid,
What's
baby
he-
of the family.
What's he gonna do?
He's turning
Work.
21. No, he's gonna go out. So, he asked me what I think would be a good idea, because obviously I'm gonna take my little brother out.
Now,
Go ahead.
has he partaken before?
Did you see him at my wedding? He was partaking about every other drink off of any table he could find.
Good one.
Yeah, he was.
Okay.
He was getting
So
faded.
he's accustomed to.
But I don't. He
taste.
has, but I don't think he's a party kid. Just I wouldn't call him that.
Okay.
But
No, he's not a party kid.
no. But because even if you do drink, it's like you can't go to bars and stuff. He doesn't have a fake ID.
He's
I
a
doubt it.
normal young man.
So anyway, I put together a list of the coolest places that either I went on my 21st birthday or we've gone around, and I want to hear your guys' opinions, because this isn't a list that I grabbed off the internet. This is what I put together myself.
I hope that there's a certain bar on there. We'll talk
and
about
if it's
it.
not number one,
Sean knows
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
lose.
talking about.
All right.
I'm out.
I know exactly what you're talking about. All right. So for going
Those
from
were the days when I was a bitch.
yeah, lightweight, more of a lightweight, still kind of a lightweight, but that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Cheat date. Anyway, so from just San Diego, not even the greater San Diego area, San Diego County, city, smaller, closer to where we live. Anyway, I'm gonna start the list off with the local in PB, but it's got. I mean, if you like it, cool, chill environment. It's close to the beach, obviously, but it's got beer.
If
that's your thing, if you want to
drunk chicks, do it.
yeah. So that's
Go
what I'm
there.
starting about. It's a good place, but if you don't like beer, it might not be for you. But if you're in PB and you're looking to bar hop, go check it out.
So
Yeah.
let's talk about timing. Because on your 21st birthday, you start drinking at a certain time, and there's a certain vibe that you kind of rev
Well,
yourself up.
That depends on everybody. Okay, so let's go for the stereotypical thing where most of your friends are like 21 or whatever.
Right.
Friends, siblings, or whatever. You're 21. You're gonna pregame a little bit. You know, try different shots of things that you couldn't get your hands on before, and then everybody's gonna be buying you drinks.
Right.
Basically, they're gonna be trying to get you really, really drunk to the point of probably throwing up. But you want to have a good time. Nothing too crazy, but you want to give them a good overall experience.
Right.
I think this list reflects that.
Okay.
It's gonna get more exciting.
You know,
as we go.
I'd agree with that. There we go. That's a pretty. That's a good. You have to get that perspective because it's like, are you going
'Cause-
hard at the paint from the beginning, or are you
That's
slowly?
true. The local is not somewhere where
You
you,
go
would
hard
want to
with paint.
start. If you want to go hard with, especially if you're young, you
Right.
want to go where they're serving a lot of liquor. Especially if you're
Uh-huh.
starting with liquor
People
before
don't buy
beer,
you
you're in the
shots.
clear. Yeah, so maybe not the best, but if you're gonna want to wind down your night, you know, and you don't really want to throw up, but you still want to drink, go check out other places. And if you're in the area, for sure, check out the local in PB. It's cool.
I'd agree.
All right, next one, which is a little bit more of a party vibe, but also has similar vibes to local because it's in PB. This one's also by the beach. Wonderland in OB.
So I have to say, Wonderland is my number one.
Oh, really?
I enjoy Wonderland because it's actually a more older person crowd.
A little bit. True.
You're not gonna
OB
find.
is.
Honestly, you're not gonna find very many like young 21-year-olds at
I don't think I've
Wonderland.
been there.
You weren't at my birthday party.
Oh, you went. That's one that you went.
That was
to,
one
right?
of my birthday
Yeah,
parties.
no, then yes, I was there.
Good.
my
Good beer
22nd?
selection.
Was that
full
the
bar?
Was that the last place that we went to?
No, I don't think so. I can't remember.
So
Had
I
the-
went to Wonderland my 22nd birthday, not my 21st. My 21st
I was there.
was in
I was
PB.
there for
Oh, your 21st was PB?
Yeah, but 22nd was more chill.
All right.
Drinking at Wonderland.
I can't remember.
But Wonderland, they have a DJ. Usually OB.
What?
They've got cool. They've got fun lights. It's a fun
got
crowd
cool-
because they're a little bit older. It's
Yes.
not pretentious.
Uh-huh.
There's
Kind of-
games. There's different
Exactly.
rooms by the beach. It's close to other things.
That's a
it's
great
a good
place.
spot.
A little older people, a little more of a cocaine vibe.
Yeah. So maybe if you're 21, you're probably not gonna go
Stay
to
away.
OB.
Go away.
But if it's your birthday, it's a great place to go to.
Oh, because
It is.
those cougars will
Yeah.
get you shot.
But if you're a 21-year-old and you want a little bit more of a low key place, that's not like a lot of kids your age that just want to party and get
OB's
smashed.
Wonderland.
OB's a better place. It's a little bit more chill because of the older crowd.
I
Next.
like it just
I like it.
because
It's fun.
it's a good friend vibe. Like you can invite a lot of people, and
That's true, it's
and there's
big.
enough space.
Yeah, it's not, and that doesn't really have like a
No
club
one's there.
vibe where
Uh-huh.
you can feel
It's not a club.
uncomfortable. You
Okay.
can get comfy there. All right, next
Moving
one.
up.
The Office Bar in North Park.
Never been.
Oh,
Now,
I love the
I've
Office
started a few nights off on weekends going to the Office Bar because they've got a really good happy hour and they've got a really good list of signature cocktails. So if you're 21 and you don't know what you like yet, but you want to, get a good amount for your money, go to the Office Bar. It's really, it's right in the middle of North Park, so you're good to bar hop before or after.
Great place for local music too.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that one of the one where they do like 90s throwback nights sometimes?
Probably I can see that.
I know,
happening.
but that's a really good one, especially if you know you like gin or different kind of whiskey cocktails, and you know that's what you're really into. Then you're gonna love the Office Bar.
But I also think we're kind of blending our lists a little bit because Office Bar sounds like more of a
The question
seasoned
is-
drinker.
The question is, can you get a shot for less than $4?
On happy hour, less than $4?
See,
Probably
Brady
not.
brings a good point. Is like the
'Cause when
Office
you-
Bar.
Oh, because I'm talking about my
When you're on your
21st birthday,
21st
you're not
birthday.
paying for drinks for yourself, so money's
That's
no
true.
object. And
Well,
I'm saying
people have to buy
the
it
things,
for you.
Here's the thing: you want to go somewhere that's going to be fun, but you want to go somewhere that has places close by because you're not going to just go to one place. This
Right.
is a good place to go.
Yes.
I don't know,
I'd say
Sean.
it's a start. It's a starter.
I don't know.
You start at the office and then you go somewhere else.
I don't know. I might have to disagree with you on that, just because there's certain bars that are for more of the seasoned drinker, where it's like we're not trying to get smammered.
No, this
we're
is-
enjoying the
No,
environment.
I
this is where
know,
you
I don't
start-
get
This
that,
is where
no.
you start your night. You go out. You
Yeah.
go there. You get like an
It's-
old-fashioned or a gin and tonic.
It's called the Office Bar because all of their drinks are named from people from this
Okay.
kind of white collar.
Okay.
Like
You can
Mad
get the
Men.
Jim.
Yeah,
the
there's-
Michael. The Creed.
Don't do the Creed.
Don't
Don't
do
do
the
it.
Creed.
It'll
I'll
mess
mess
you.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
Too much.
All right,
Creed.
moving on.
it's a good place. Go check it out. Next one. This is a little bit more of a good party vibe. Tipsy Crow downtown on 4th.
Oh
Tipsy
yeah.
Crow.
Yeah, so that one is cool because you could go all the way to the top where the
Upstairs,
leather
downstairs.
furniture, a little bit more
Ooh.
chill. Middle one, where
You're getting a
it's-
little more vibey.
And then downstairs,
You're getting your.
you're
glory
gonna
hole
dance,
on.
you're gonna drink
What?
a lot, younger crowd. Yeah, and it's in the middle of downtown.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Where everywhere is.
Yep. All
You
right.
got Atomic right next door, so if you want to like kick it.
All right, but if you don't want to party hard and you do just want to kick it, this is a good one that also is good for the end of the night. Is Polite Provisions in University
Ooh.
Heights.
Oh, but I provisions.
Now, I'm saying these are bars. If you want to go to clubs where they serve alcohol and you want to party, that's a totally different list.
And that's a great disclaimer.
really did-
I
It
should have
also-
made
You
that
should've,
disclaimer
yeah.
first. I know you're getting that vibe. You're like, you're not gonna party at any of these places.
Exactly,
No,
because these are bars.
because if you want to go bar hopping, just
These are-
bars. If you
Clubbing,
want to go to a club, that's
totally different.
something different.
That's part of it. It's part of it, right? Because these all sound like starter places. Like you go
Well,
there,
bars
and
you
clubs
get
are
some,
totally
you get some
different.
good drinks, and then you move on to the dive bar next door where you can get some cheap shots and beer.
I would never go to a
True.
dive
But if you want to
bar
experience like some
party.
good cocktails, these are all good places.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but the bars are so different than clubs.
True.
You know what else is a little bit different than anything else? This is cool because it's more of a memorable place for your 21st birthday. So maybe go there towards the beginning and start your night off at a high point. Altitude Sky Lounge.
Ooh,
On
I
top of the
love
Marriott.
Alti.
That
That
one.
was
Some
really
Alti
cool.
duty.
Yeah, so that one's on a skyscraper downtown.
Hilton.
They've got multiple bars on top of the Marriott.
Marriott.
Yeah, they got multiple bars outside on the roof.
Roof
Overlooking
bars in
Peck
general
And that
are
is
really cool.
that is
The
more of like
Origina.
the downtown, a little bit more of a club feel. There's gonna be some people dancing there.
It's going to be more of a talk.
True. It's not like a
talking
club,
place.
but you can dance there if you want.
Oh yeah, I suppose if you're
later
late,
on in the night.
if you're late
Yeah,
enough.
but but if you're gonna start your night off like maybe like right at sunset or right after that, that'd be cool.
It's a great place,
a good place to do like a cheers for a birthday too.
Right.
And you just have to wait in line though.
Overlooking of downtown.
Yeah, usually just have to wait in line to get on the elevator to go to the top though.
Oh, I'd never wait.
All right, this one is cool. Sandbar in Mission Beach.
Sandbar's always crowded.
Yeah.
And Sandbars,
But they've got a good happy hour though too.
they do. Yeah. Sandbar is where you start if you're trying to start at like 3 p.m. You know, like early afternoon into the night. Sandbar's where you're at. You know, Sandbar at night it's a little too cold, depending on the season.
If you're in Mission Beach, if that's where you wanted to go for whatever reason, you could hit up Draft.
Right.
I would say Sandbar's a cool place. All
Sandbar,
right.
I agree.
I would
Now
actually
we're-
put Draft as a good place to go too. If you're
It
too
just has
touristy.
beer.
If you're
a little bit of
yeah,
a
it's more of a
beach
more a
bum.
restaurant. That's the other thing is that there's too many places that are cool, but they're more of a restaurant than a bar.
true.
All right, so I'm gonna make a last minute switch here because I said $7,000, but most people aren't gonna be drinking
No.
whiskeys. It's a little bit too
No,
chill.
that is-
So I'm gonna substitute that for McFadden's
If you
downtown
listen,
because that is
Listen, if you want to go, somewhere,
hard turn.
if you want
It
to go
is.
somewhere on your 21st birthday and then order something and they go, ha! No, we don't make that here.
no they
We make whiskey.
they make yeah okay.
We make
But at
cocktails.
McFadden's, you're gonna get vodka Red Bulls. You're
Oh,
gonna get
$6.
Jaeger bombs,
And you're gonna get
Adioses.
You might
HIV.
even get a lap dance
Anything could happen there.
from just anyone.
That is, yeah, and that's a place that usually, if you go downtown for a 21st birthday or somebody's birthday, that we might very well end up at
You
McFadden's.
just, all you got to do is go to the door, say, I got a stamp for the person on the corner of the street. Let me in. Wade through the 7 layers of Marines to get your drink, and you will say, "Can I have a rum and coke?" They will give you an AMF, and you're just there for the rest of the night.
That's
and maybe next thing you know, you're throwing up in the street.
You know what you won't
But you
find
forgot
there?
about dancing with the bartender.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
You know what you won't find there is Irish people in this Irish bar.
That's true. Yeah, it's the
And
least
you're gonna-
Irish of the Irish part.
You're gonna
But
find
the
ghetto
McFadden's, it's got the second level, so it's kind of cool because it has a big dance floor.
Yeah.
Lots of people wanting to dance over there.
Oh my gosh,
lot
yeah.
of college, younger.
Yep.
That's a good place to go when you're turning
When you're
21 because
broke.
there's people that are very young. There's people that want to have a good time. there.
Yeah, it's too crowded where you can't tell the age of anyone.
And it's dark. All right.
And always go when
This
you're
is-
so
all right,
drunk you
moving
can't
on.
tell the age.
Number 2 on the list. This is what I think Garrett was mentioning
Yep.
at the beginning. Taste and Thirst.
Taste and
downtown.
Thirst.
We love Taste and Thirst because they have the best happy hour downtown.
TNT wings.
no, I'm not. They do have great food, but they've got half off appetizers
50% off.
and every drink from the bar
Till
until
8 p.m.
8 o'clock.
Okay, how much is their usual drinks, though?
A regular price. You can get a
Wait.
beer for $5-6, and then they got a bunch of specialty shots, which is why it's great for your 21st birthday.
Oh, yeah.
You
So
go there
they have like a
and-
cactus cooler shot.
Ooh.
They got
Actually,
a
that
bunch
kind of
of.
sounds delicious.
It's a pretty cool bar. It's pretty fun.
That's why it's good for your 21 because
Yeah.
it's not like something like $7,000 where you're drinking straight whiskey trying to get drunk.
See, yeah,
You're gonna be drinking
you
sweet
either have
stuff.
to be a single dude or 21.
All right.
Usually
For
hands-
Taste and Thirst.
Yeah.
You know where else you should be single, 21, also young
Try
at?
taking your wife there.
Don't try to
did. We
take your
had
wife to
fun.
my number 1 choice because she'll get hit on a lot and get a lot of drink spot for her. So
Oh.
maybe that's a good thing.
Sorry about.
So, Cabo Cantina.
Oh, never mind.
What were you thinking?
I was gonna say moonshine.
Oh, I'm not talking country bar. Sorry,
No,
I'm talking
that's
about
a different
workplaces where
list.
I would actually go. Yeah, if you like country and you like
that's
country girls,
Like that's a place if you are 21 and happen to be in country and want to meet our friend Nathan.
he's always
That
there.
is his
He's
home away from
always
home.
there.
Maybe his home.
They don't. Their drinks are regular price. The crowd there gets a little bit annoying, especially if you're not in the country, because A, there's line dancing most nights. B, it's country people. So it depends on your vibe.
Yeah.
I don't dislike it, but
I don't
whenever I
either.
want to go have a good time, I want a different kind of vibe. That's
It's
all.
not your target.
They have a
demographic.
mechanical bull thing where they're like, I went there.
That's double deuce.
No. No, they have. Oh no, they have a spinning
Yeah,
chair.
you were just riding a guy dressed up like a
No, it was a
cowboy.
woman. It was and it was terrible. It was worse. It was terrible. She's like,
To be fair though,
Wait,
you did last longer than 8 seconds.
thank you.
People don't know what that
That's
means.
generous. No, anyway, yeah, it was a spinning chair. Whenever, because I was on my bachelor party and my buddy bought me. It's called a chair ride or something where you lay back in
A barber
spinny
chair,
and there's a bartender that gets a really cheap liquor that's like mixed
Piss
with like
poor, yeah.
with like soda,
Yeah, it's
basically.
like- it's
and they
definitely
spin you
cut
around
liquor.
the chair, and they do a really lazy, slutty dance.
They throw their hair
and
in
then
your
they
face.
say, "Open your mouth," and then you say, "I really don't wanna. I want to get off." And you're really dizzy, and then they say, "Are you drunk?" And you say, "No."
No, I said I'll never get off.
Go with you anyway. All right. Anyway, number one choice in PB. Cabo Cantina. 2-for-1 drinks.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
Hey, that's
Oh.
where we started on my
Yeah,
20.
That's a
remember
great
that?
21st.
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
You just get the sugariest margarita that you want.
Yeah.
And you get a second one for free.
And
Guys,
you get second one for free.
Fun fact, you know my friend Nate Elias? That was the first time I met him was on my funny first birthday.
your funny first birthday.
Yeah, that was
first.
Nate, if you're listening to this, shout out to you. You're cool.
You cool dude.
love
man.
Nate.
Also, if you're listening to this, why haven't you subscribed or followed us on Instagram?
Yeah, we are calling you out.
Anyway, so that's my list of
That was
places.
our anniversary
That's
date.
more of a realistic list of places that I could go. I mean, there's places that are, like I said, more like clubs, like Onyx. You could go to Onyx and get blasted and then listen to club music and drink and get blackout drunk. It's probably not realistic for my brother. But anyway,
Right.
yeah, if there's places that we didn't mention, or maybe you think our list is, my list anyway, is completely backwards.
Also, all these bars and entities, if you want to sponsor our podcast and we can go to your places of business, review your drinks,
Yeah.
I don't mind doing that. Like, I'll make time
Go
in my
ahead.
schedule if you want to
There we go.
have us go
Yeah.
to your place.
Hit
So,
us up. Hit us up on social media. Follow us on
Specifically
Instagram.
$7,000, and even though we kicked you off the list. And
Well, they were too classy. I realized. I was like, this is way too classy.
Yeah.
It is true.
It's 21st. We're trying to get
If you're not
trash.
there with a tie,
There's also trashier places,
you're gonna
but
be judged.
Yeah.
Oh, like Effins?
I know that
Evans was on my honorable mention list.
I know Brayton's favorite place. This is not a trashy place.
What place
And now
is that?
my new favorite place would be Panama 66 in Balboa Park.
Ooh, so nice. This
That's
is
a pretty
this
place.
Is
Is it a
as-
place for your 21st birthday?
No.
This is
just
for-
as a place to go.
Yeah, this is a
for
fun
birthdays
place.
in general.
Okay.
So if you
Outdoors.
as you get older, you kind of vibe out a little bit more. You become a little more accustomed to jazz, and you start going to Panama 66.
All right. So what you say? Check
Outdoor
it out
bar
for
in
most
Balboa
people.
Park.
Outdoor
Yeah.
bar.
Highly
Balboa Park
recommend.
vibes.
Yes, once
It
you-
sounds expensive.
It is.
Yeah, you're not going to be buying too much there.
I've been there one time.
One drink's like $10, and that's like a cheap drink for them.
But super delicious.
It is. You just buy one drink and you chill out with some jazz.
Actually, you can
music.
get a cheap sangria during their happy hour, I think.
Yeah, and that happy hour is 30 minutes, so
Yeah.
come around.
So get as many drinks as you can.
And that's like 1
Order
to
a lot.
1:30
Order a
p.m.
lot.
So
Well, guys, we covered a lot today.
We did. We talked about a whole lot. I think it's a good time to wrap it up.
Yeah, I don't think we talked over each other too much. We're getting better at this,
Yeah,
guys.
I think we are. If
Proud of
you've
us.
listened this far, we really appreciate you guys listening to the whole episode.
Yeah.
Leave a comment on our post whenever we post this up. We're going to try to throw that video together. Let us know what you think. If you want us to pursue more video editing, if you don't want our faces on a screen ever again,
If you
don't
want us-
let us know because we don't want to hear it.
Yeah, if you want us to live stream this, probably won't happen.
Yeah, we don't have the.
Don't
We do
request
not have the budget.
Yeah. So, first off, go to a Patreon page, make us a Patreon.
I have no idea what that is.
We'll talk
We'll
about
talk
it.
about it next
All
week.
right, take it easy, guys. Thanks for listening to Noisy Business Podcast. We'll check you guys next time.
Top 10 places to beg for money.